Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining my channel once again. I am truly, truly thankful for all of the new subscribers that have joined the channel, and I'm truly thankful for all of you that have been down since day one as a subscriber. I want to quickly update you all about, what I've been up to the last few weeks. I am officially retired from the U.S. Air Force. Yay! It's an early retirement. I did 15 years and 5 months, so not a full 20, but nonetheless, it's still a blessing. I don't know if I mentioned this in a video or so before, but the ex-narc had his lawyer put into our decree that he would receive 20% of my retirement, whenever that happened. Due to my retirement, it's a medical retirement, so it's based off of a disability. And with that being said, basically no one can touch a retirement if it's due to a disability. So because of it being a disability retirement, yeah, it's null and void as far as the ex-narc getting 20%. So I am super, super grateful to God for, allowing things to fall the way they did. And I couldn't have asked for a better outcome when it comes to that. I am officially out of the military on, honorable discharge, and it's just a lot that's been going on. I'm still moving out of my home. That's, base housing. And I'm fortunate to be able to live at my dad's house temporarily until, I'm able to get on my feet financially. And, once everything settles and comes together, I'm definitely going to plan on moving out and getting my own place, hopefully my first home. And going to be focusing on raising my kids and doing more YouTube videos. I'll definitely have time to put the time and energy that I would love to do, or that I've been planning to do since I put this channel out there, but just didn't have the time. My career, it came full circle. I'm from Nebraska, if you all don't know or didn't know, and I joined the military to travel, and God blessed me to definitely be able to check all the boxes when it came to traveling. So, like I said, I started off in Nebraska because that's where I was born and raised. When I joined the military, I traveled around the world. I've been everywhere from New Mexico, Albuquerque, New Mexico, to Italy, Croatia, Slovenia, places I didn't even know existed. I've been on 2 deployments, Kuwait and Al Dhafra, which is the UAE. I was able to spend time in Dubai. It's just been a great journey. There were bumps in the road when it came to my military career, but all in all, it was, an awesome journey. And it all ended in my hometown of Nebraska. So my last duty station that I ended up at was Offutt Air Force Base here in Nebraska. So I started off in my hometown, and, God allowed me to come and make it full circle and end my career in my hometown. So, yeah, it's definitely, I definitely feel it was all meant to be, and that God was holding my hand the whole way. And, the cherry on top, like I said, is to be able to be in a retirement status where the ex can't capitalize on it, because I was so disappointed and upset, angry, understandably so, when I found out that the ex-narc's attorney was allowed to put that he was able to take 20% of my future retirement. And I stayed calm. I didn't react, because that's definitely what narcissists thrive on. So I just kept my feelings to myself about it, and I prayed to the Most High God, Jesus Christ, to handle it. And it's he definitely handled it, because I was just like, wow, the ex-narc basically rode my coattails for, most of my career, not doing a darn thing, barely keeping a job whenever he felt like, working. But most times he wasn't working because I was the breadwinner, and he just, looked at me as a long-term crash pad, playing video games, showing up at activities or get-togethers when he felt like it, which was 5% of the time. So anyway, yeah, I'm in a great space now, and that's just a quick overview of what's been going on. So to jump in regarding this story I'm going to share, it's going to be really quick. It's been on my mind for like this whole week, but here it goes. So basically, when the ex-narc and I were dating, for the women out there, we have our monthly cycle or whatnot, and the narc used that as a way to needle me, it was basically a way to cause reactive abuse. Sometimes I'd be moody, as we sometimes do, because of the fluctuating hormones and all that. But the ex-narc capitalized on it to make it seem like I was the most horriblest person ever. So as soon as he found out that it was that time of the month for me, he would start doing, playing on my emotions, and he would purposely amp up the reactive abuse situation and blame it all on the fact that, I was crazy around the time of the month, and that he should stay far away from me, during that time. And, I tried to, go above and beyond to make sure that, whatever ill feelings I was feeling at that time, I just was walking on eggshells and tried to be as nice and pleasing as possible. Even before I met him, I never really had complaints from others or felt like I, was off the wall, mad when when that time of the month was, in play. So even though I would try my best not to cause a scene or say anything wrong around that time of the month, when I finally did lose it on him, not knowing what he was doing, or not knowing what he was as far as a narcissist at the time, I fell for it every, hook, line, and sinker. And he enjoyed it, and he would just make it his duty to let me know that, I was extremely crazy around that time of the month, and he needs to make sure that he steers clear away from me during that time, because, there's no telling what I do, or I'm always being or starting trouble. And, just making me feel like crap. And it was another way for him to capitalize on trying to make me feel as low as possible. So, looking back, I see that now. But while going through it, I really thought, man, I really need to get it together. I know that women have mood swings and whatnot, and, during that time in a month, but I really need to check myself for him to make it a huge issue out of nothing, really messed with my mind. It was psychological abuse. So, yeah, if y'all find yourselves in a relationship or even a friendship with a narcissistic individual, please get out of it as soon as possible. See the red flags for what they are, and it's just not healthy at all. These people, if you want to call them people, these demons are truly something else, and they're just out for reactions. They're out to destroy you. And, it behooves you to part ways quickly. So, you can't fix these people. I found out that I'm actually one that likes to fix people, and I felt sorry for him. Throughout the whole time I knew him, so I stuck around as long as I did, because of that. But again, you can't fix these people, and no amount of empathy is going to change how they treat you. So I just want to get on here and share that information or that story. And if you all have had similar situations with an ex-narc, whether it's a male or female, please put it in the comments below. And thank you all again for joining me, and I will see you all in the next video.